Hey, hello there. In this tutorial I want to go over a way on how you can quickly render all your collections sequentially. I did this project recently where I had to render a lot of furniture pieces and I was trying to find a way on how to do this quickly, maybe with different cameras, but then I found a way how to do it very easily with geometry nodes. So if we go into Blender here, we have here a plane, and on this plane is this geometry node. And here we have the models, and in this collection are different collections with different shapes. So these can be different chairs or sofas or whatever your models are. You can build a whole scene in there with lights. And then what you can do is use a instances on points. Then we need a frame, and we can plug this frame into the pick instance. So it will show which every frame, so we can count here the amount of folders or collections that we have, and currently it's 4, so I can go from 0 to 3 or 1 to 4, also possible. No, it needs to be 0 because it's an index, so 0.0 to 3. So I have now here these 4 frames which it's going to render these collections. I first have to drag in the collection and then separate the children, connect it, and now if I go to 1 and 0, I have to say pick instance and then index. So what I have to do is turn on the plane and then turn off the collection so you don't see them simultaneously. And here I have the plane. So if I go into edit mode, there's still a plane here and it projects the scenes onto the point. I don't need that, I just need a point. And if we use one point in here, it will project the scene just on this point. So if we go out of ghost view now, here we can see the scene. And for every instance, it will take the next frame. So if I go to this is the end frame. If I skip frames, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 4 frames. And of course, I can just add more. If I add here new, now I have 7, so this one needs to go to 6. And if I just go in here and I add, for example, a Suzanne, and here in the next one I'm going to add let's say another sphere, and here I'm going to add another cube. And then close these ones. Here's a cone, yeah. And then here we can see in the next frames, here we have the Suzanne, the sphere, and the box. So this way you can just render out all these scenes by rendering an animation. Of course, what you have to do is set the folder that you want to have your renders to go in, and also if you want a PNG or JPEG or whatever you want. And then what I did for the project, I rendered all my scenes like this, and that went very quickly. I also had some variations, so I did one whole collection for one kind of scene, and then I duplicated it and I dragged it in, and then I could switch to show another scene with different lighting and different materials, and that worked very quickly. So if you do something similar and you need to render a lot of different models or different scenes, this can be a nice way to do it. So this is a quick tutorial. I hope that it's very useful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye!